Good morning. We're going to have quick instructions on how to make fire here at Creekside Cottage. And the interesting thing is you want to find yourself a pretty large piece of wood that won't fall over and you can lean the kindling against. And I put it in the corner, in this front left corner, and so it can't wedged into the side so it won't fall over. And then you want to start with the biggest block, then you lean the kindling directly against that, starting of course with the smallest ones. I'm going to crack this in half. So we're going to get like, I'm going to have 5 pieces here. And once your kindling is there, you can also start putting slightly bigger pieces against it, but you want it in the beginning, you want to have quite a bit of air. Then I took a longer piece of kindling, and I'm going to light that directly. Make sure that this top right hand lever is all the way to the right so it's open and air can go up. Then use your long kindling to light what's in the stove. Looks a little precarious today. Alright, I'm going to start immediately looking for slightly bigger pieces because it's too quick, the kindling will go quickly. So this one's about 3 by a half inch, and just keep leaning it against that larger brick. That way you'll have a little area underneath where the air can go in, and as soon as the chimney has enough draft, it kind of goes by itself. So we're going to go up in size now. Alright, that looks enough, and then I can go to kind of ready start to move on to, what do we got here, about a 2 by 1 piece. Oops, put that in there. That was not good fire making. Trying to not get into that. There you go, that'll do. It will do. See how the getting air in there is most important. So we're going to good track. This might look a little big, but the wood here is quite dry, so Might have a good, okay time to light something this big. So when you need more air, you can just lean the door shut. That's what gets most air into there. This has to be all the way to the right, then it's open. If you close the door like this, you're still getting air, but that's to slow down the fire. Then of course if you have a good heat going, then you start closing this guy here to the left. But while we're still starting, let's keep this open. The only worse than being cold is having a smoky and cold room. I'm going to wedge this guy in there is a good question. There you go. I think this one will keep going.